Good day Internet, welcome back to my channel. Well, I recently bought a Jurgen's RX Caravan, and the reason why I bought such a small caravan is because I live in a gated complex. Now inside this complex, residents are not permitted or allowed to park or store their caravans. The reasons is obvious. First, they don't want to create a caravan park inside the complex, and then the parking space is very limited. The only option for me was to park the caravan inside my garage. The first hiccup was when I reversed with the caravan, I discovered that the street between the garage and the swimming pool wall is too narrow to make a turn, and the caravan just jackknifed. The only option was to unhook the caravan and to push it in by hand. But with the incline into the garage, it was impossible for myself and alone to push the caravan inside. I needed some assistance and called people in the complex to help. 3 or 4 people was needed to push the caravan up into the garage. That was quite a slip because every time that I want to camp, I needed some assistance to get it out and also again to park it back into the garage. I needed some solution for my problem. Please subscribe to my channel and keep watching this video. Well, I've searched the internet and watched some YouTube videos for a solution to park my caravan inside the garage. With a steep turn and a bit of an uphill, it was some sort of impossible to do it alone. The solution that I came to is this motorized Caravan Jockey Wheel. It wasn't available at any caravan shops, but I found it at Pocket Bike SA, and they are locally based. Yes, they are here in Voortrekker Road 163 in Goodwood. I called up and spoke to Donovan. He was very friendly and helpful and ordered the wheel for me. Within 2 days he called me back and said that the wheel has arrived. I rushed from the office today and collected the box. Here it is. Let's unbox it. Let's start by cutting open the box. I must say that looks like it's pretty well packed. It's quite a big box. Thanks to the guys at Pocket Bike for all their assistance in getting it into my car, and they even gave me some discount. So thanks a lot, Donovan. Okay, the box, you can see it's very neatly packed in polystyrene, good and solid. Okay, first thing, there's a booklet that comes with it. I'll study it at a later stage. Okay, this is the bracket that comes onto the trailer where the wheel is hooked up. It's pretty strong. You can see it's a quality and a good bracket. Okay, this is in the cabling for the battery to connect the motor to the battery. Very neat inside housing, pretty great. This is some bolts to connect that bracket onto the trailer. Strong bolts, looks pretty well. Okay, this is the controlling handle that you steer the wheel with this, and you also control the motor. It's got a button here that says front forward and front reverse and forward. So looks pretty nice. You'll see at the later stage how you connect it to easily steer the wheel. Okay, let's take out the main thing. Just put this aside. Yes. Well, this is just about a beast. Oh, it's pretty heavy. This is the wheel and the motor. Let's open up here. Well, this looks really big and strong and well made. I must say, if you look at the price, it's not cheap, but considering this item and the painting on it, it's really good quality. Let's just put this box aside. Well, you can see here on the side, it's where you plug in the powers to the battery. It's got a little cover on it. Then on this side is where you plug in the cable for the motor. It's got an on and off switch here as well. Yes, as I must say, it looks good. Let's go down to the garage and fit it onto the Caravan. Well, I'm down here in the garage, but before I fit the motorized jockey wheel, I just want to show you the setup of my Caravan in front here. First of all, I've got this original jockey wheel. That is, of course, to move the Caravan, put it onto the tow bar, and to level the Caravan. Because if it's not level when you camp, you fall off the bed. But what happened before is that when I off-hooked the Caravan in soft sand, this wheel just dug away in the sand. 3 guys wasn't even able to lift this heavy load. So I had to jack the whole Caravan up to get it out of the sand. For that reason, I fitted the second jockey wheel. So what I will do now, if I'm stuck in sand, I just place these wooden blocks under this second jockey wheel, lift it up, I can put that jockey wheel onto a wooden plank and I'm out of the sand. So that was a big solution for me. This can also help to fit the motorized jockey wheel. Let me show you how. Well, first of all, I removed this second side jockey wheel. I use a wheel spanner. It just makes it simple, easy and quick. Okay, just like that. I'm going to put this wheel aside and then take the motorized wheel. Now I've already fitted the controller on here, just to make it quick and easier. Okay, then this goes on there. Just tie this bolt on here. And of course you've got to tighten it pretty much. I've discovered that you don't want the wheel to shift around because it's pretty heavy. Okay, there it's fitted. So what I've done is I've placed a battery here on the side box with my battery cable. So just switch this, it plugs here on the side. Let's just get that in there. It's in, and you can see how I can steer this pretty easy. Now that wheel is still too high up, that original wheel, so you just jack this wheel up so that it lifts the first jockey wheel. It's up. You can see how easy it steers, and there's a switch here that you need to switch on the side here. It's on, and then you can move it. Pretty easy. But let's go and test it outside for the real deal. Well, it's time to test the motorized jockey wheel and take it out of the garage. I've lowered the jockey wheel and lifted the original jockey. The battery cable is connected, so let's switch it on and test it. Okay, so I got it out. I had to tighten the front wheel a bit, but it's fine. It's out. Let's push it back in, see if it goes. steer it anywhere you want to go. Well, it's in. Well, that's it. The Caravan is back in the garage. I've lowered the original jockey wheel just to have the Caravan stand or parked on that wheel, and I've lifted the motorized wheel not to put too much pressure on it, taken out the battery cable, and I've switched off the switch, so it's parked, all done and dusted. What you will have noticed is that I make use of some storage wheels to park the Caravan. The reason for it is that the original wheels is too high for the trailer to get into the garage, so that was another problem that I had to overcome. But I'll make another video about the storage wheels, how it works, when and what to do. This is done and dusted. To end of this video, I want to talk about the pros and cons of this motorized jockey wheel. I must say on first sight this wheel looks really well built and of good quality. It can pull a weight of about 2,500 kilograms. My Caravan only weighs 750 kilograms, so it's more than I need. It can pull up a Caravan on an incline of about 5 degrees and should be pretty sufficient. It has a built-in protector against overheating, and it also has an automatic brake system that will stop the Caravan. Quite a lot of pros to be satisfied with. Now let's look at the cons. If you look at the cons, you have to take into account that it has no speed control and that it moves pretty slow. When you're going to use it in thick sand or gravel, you will get stuck and you have to improvise to overcome it. There is also some effort to remove and refit it, but not many cons to consider. In general, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press that like button and give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel as I have many more videos to follow, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.